You have to kill those guys quick, because if you don't, they will attack your boat and do damage to your ship. So if you see that white foam on the water, that means that they are underneath. There's one right ahead. Ah, I hit it that time. Yay! Okay, up here is where we're heading. Take it slow, I don't want to crash the boat. I don't see any others. Time-worn sanctuary. Tales of the Shire is a fun game to play. I had a great time with that game. Yay, I need one of these. God, I need my shield. Did you post your question yet on TikTok, Coda Unlimited? No, you didn't? You railed and bailed? Typical trolls. Alright. No, the graphics were not rough. Tales of the Shire has a very distinct art style. It looked absolutely beautiful for those of us who love the art style. I don't see anything over there at the moment. Oh, there's another one. Alright, I still don't have a shield. This might be a little gnarly. Come here, sir. Go, 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 go! Level 6! Yay! Almost getting to the point where we can make our surfboard. Right, Bubbleonia? But I want my cozy Hobbit game to be hyper-realistic with lore-friendly gore and potty breaks. There was, I could not actually believe when that game came out. I was genuinely shocked by the amount of crybaby trolls who ranted about how they weren't able to run around killing orcs. And it was a boring game because they couldn't kill things. And it was like, dude, it was never marketed, like, since day one. What did they say Tales of the Shire was? A cozy, chill, crafting game where you just hang out in the Shire and live the life of a hobbit. It's literally called Tales of the Shire. And like since day one, all they ever said was cozy, crafting, chill, hang out, eat food, invite your friends, have parties. But I want to be able to kill orcs. Frodo went on an adventure. I want to go on an adventure. Yeah, you don't actually know the Lord of the Rings like you think you know the Lord of the Rings, because hobbits don't, generally speaking, go on adventures. Oh, there's a bad guy. I'm going to run from him because I don't have my spear ready. What's up, loot? What platform? This is only available on early access on Steam at the moment. Shit. Steer away from the rocks. It just launched into early access in September. Their first big update happened yesterday. Shit. Get the water. Stay away from my boat. Company behind this is called Treehouse Games. Shout out to them for the key. We played this first last in September when it dropped. And then I haven't touched it since because I had lots of other games to play in September, October. But they just dropped a big old update yesterday, added native controller support, as well as a huge slew of quality of life improvements. There's something over there. Including the solo boat, which is what we're rolling around on right now. This solo boat was not here when early access launched. There is another boat that requires you could pilot it solo, but it's meant to be piloted with 2 players. So this was a hugely requested feature during the initial launch of the early access. So kudos to them for making that happen. I'm good, Josh Stout. Thank you very much for asking. For those of you tuning in for the first time, I am live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. TikTok being the vertical session, if you want to watch vertically. If you want to watch horizontally, you can pick the other destinations. This is the day job. I play a lot of games. This is the second stream of the day. We typically do about 4 to 5 hours in the morning, starting at 4:30 a.m. Central, and then we switch over and play something cozy in the afternoons, which is what we're doing right now. Everything in between the streams happens on YouTube, so make sure to get over there. What's the learning curve on this game? I mean, it's a simplistic... If you've played a early access crafting survival game before, you've played one, you've played them all. If you've played Valheim or Enshrouded or V Rising, Once Human, Minecraft, any of those games, then there's nothing new here in that regards. What is different and unique about this game is obviously the atmosphere, the ambiance, the story, the fact that it has boats, surfboards. But yeah, there's not really, I wouldn't consider it to be a learning curve per se. It's early access, so you're obviously meant to be here to help them forge ahead and build something unique and interesting and guide their vision a little bit. So as long as you're here for those reasons and you're not here to bitch about bugs and frame rates and all those sorts of things. Yeah, this game is leaps and bounds ahead of PAX Day in the fact that it has an actual tutorial system. Look on the right hand side of the screen. Like, this game launched with controller support. Now granted, the launched version of controller support when the game first came out was Steam input, which is not that great, but they did have it. And the very first update they did, which was yesterday, added full Windows controller support. PAX Day couldn't even do that. So yeah, PAX Day is a big fat fail. This game, I need that. That is one of those things I want over there. This game has plenty of tutorials and controller support And it's just launched into early access in September. PAX Day couldn't even do that for their 1.0 launch. So yeah. Yeah, big difference. One company gives a shit about player base, and the other company says, "Fuck off, figure it out." That's right, Lou. I'm on a boat. Those Old Spice commercials were awesome. We need more of those. I do not like sailing at night. We need to get back to the home base before I crash my ship. There is a nasty. We gotta get off. Dive into the water. It is inspired by Polynesian mythology, yes, as far as I understand things. Shit, we're gonna get hit. Oh, he did not hit us. Get back in the water, get in the water. I'm surprised he didn't hit the boat. Oh, you were thinking the Lonely Island song. Ah, I didn't even make that connection. I was thinking the Old Spice commercial. I'm on a boat. Alright, straight ahead is my camp. I can see my campfire subtly glowing away there in the distance. We just need the Moana soundtrack while we're playing this game in perfection. Shiny! Alright, let's turn this boat around so that it's ready to go tomorrow morning when we rise with the sun. No, do not back up into the sandbar. I don't need to crash my second boat. Look at those views, guys. Like, this is one of the coolest things about this. Like, it's just the vibe, man. It is the vibe. Let's repair our gear. Definitely need to check in over here because we got some new abilities. Let's see here. Rain Stance. Each attack has a chance to call forth healing waters, restoring a portion of your health. I've also been, if you listen to their developer diaries too, they're going to be adding some like abilities for the spirit companions as well, and like some, like I haven't quite caught up on all the dev diary stuff, but they're supposed to be doing some stuff with the spirit guides as well. So these right now are just like cosmetic, but long term they're going to have things that they do. I love they're all cute. Like you have the manta ray just floating out right there, very chill. That's right, Havoc's son, Renfail in the house. What am I missing? I need Luma fruit. Oh, you know what else I need to do? I'll have to go see if there's any coffee left in the kitchen, because I know that I need a haircut, guys. I need a haircut. I'm supposed to build one of these, a mana forge, because this is how I build the surfboard. Right here's the surfboard, the basic skimmer. I'm gonna unlock it for now. We can't make it yet, but I can't remember what we have to do to be able to build it. Mana forge. Oh, I have everything I need to make it. All right, let's put this. You know what though? I don't want it right there. Let's stick it right here. Actually, let's go into free placement. Oh, you have to hold it. I see. Oh, it's not going to want to let me do it the way I want. I guess we can place it right here. I don't like the look of that. Last time I put it back here behind. I guess we can do the same thing. I need the Construct's Gift and a 10 stone, which are in the box. Yep. Oh, I need a little bit more stone. Okay, that has been completed. By the way, PAX Day, that's how you do it. That's a tutorial. And then it gave me a completion when I finished. There's a whole journey system on the right-hand side. Like, this is a team that is much smaller than the PAX Day team. This is a game that just launched in early access, and they have controller support and a robust tutorial system that guides you through all the things you need to make to play the game. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Let me repeat that. Chef's kiss. I triggered so many people with that PAX Day video. You just don't understand the game, man. You're supposed to ask other players for how to play, man. It's a player-based game, man. Nah, man. It's lazy developers is what it is. I need Sanctuary Power 2 to be able to run that thing. So we gotta upgrade this, which means I need one more Ancient Fragment. I should be able to grab one from the... These respawn. Yeah, there's one right here. And then I gotta grab the Luma Fruit, which I have some in my storage. Yes, the music in this game is... It's very chill. I would highly urge everybody, whether you're watching right now on Twitch, TikTok, or Kick, or YouTube, I'll drop a link in chat here in a second, but if you're watching on YouTube in specifics, there is a link down in the description text to the Steam page. Let me go pull this up. I would highly recommend, at the very least, go check out the game, wishlist it. Even if you don't want to buy it right now, a lot of people don't understand the power of wishlisting. Definitely wishlist the game and join their Discord. They are super active in Discord. Right now I'm going to drop a link. In the chat for everybody. They've got a dev stream going on their Steam page. There are Twitch drops. Not right now. There were Twitch drops during the early access launch for like a special surfboard and some other stuff. And then they've got more Twitch drops coming in December. There's going to be a new drop campaign. So I should be playing this over the next, like, I'm actually just going to be sitting here playing this as like one of the cozy afternoon streams that we do pretty regularly throughout the holidays. So I'll definitely be streaming when they have the Twitch drops going on in December. I don't actually know where to see. I think I have to wait until I can make the surfboard, and then you guys can see the variant, because I have the variant from when that first Twitch drop campaign was going on. It's like a purple version of the surfboard. All right, I need fruit. Numa fruit. All right, let's upgrade this spirit sanctuary. Power to rank 2. Look at that! Completion of a journey. And now we get a new objective. What's the new objective? It's a tutorial, PAX Day. Sorry, not sorry. Hidden Hawaiian says, this is going to be my new chill game to play. I love surfing too. It's like they made this game for me. Nice. So, like, here's the basic skimmer. I don't think I can make it yet, though, because I need a tide crystal, a mana crystal. I can craft a mana crystal. I need a tide crystal. I cannot craft a tide crystal because I need water strands, but I have those in the chests. I'm about to make a surfboard. Maybe. What else did we need? Wood and resins. What sort of a game is this? It's a cozy crafting. It's a cozy crafting game. Crafting survival. I can make my surfboard. All right, I have my basic skimmer. Now, if I remember correctly. Yes! Oh, and they have controller support now for the surfboard. Oh, dude, when the game first launched, the controller didn't work for the surfboard, and now it does. Oh, that's fucking dope. I love it. Woo! Hell yeah, brother. That's so cool. So the surfboard is pretty much automatic as soon as you hit the water. Is you get a surfboard, and then as soon as you hit the land, it goes away, and then it comes back again. I think you have to hit the Y button if you want to bring it up manually. Yeah, like that. And then you can skim right up to the edge of your boat. So like, here, let's skim up to the edge of the boat here, and then it should be able to just jump straight up. See, on the other boat, there it is, pilot. There we go. This is the new boat. This is the solo boat. This one's a little finicky. You have to have the right position, but you can go straight to. Here, let's push this out a little bit deeper. So what you can do is you can essentially take your boat out, pilot it out, leave it off of an island, jump into the water. Now you're in your surfboard, right? Go to the island. You can't crash this. You can crash your boat. So this helps to like avoid crashing into things. You can just skim out to the island on your surfboard and then turn around and come on back and pilot your boat like so. And there's the dual person boat that you can make, which is what we played during the first iteration of early access. But now they added the solo boat, so you can fly, you can cruise around in this thing solo. Dude, the native controller support, I gotta say, Treehouse, this right here has made this game so much more enjoyable, because this was the one thing for me when I got to the point where I got the surfboard during the early access launch, was kind of when I lost interest. Not because it wasn't a fun game, but it was because I had to put down the controller and move to mouse and keyboard because the controller support wasn't working for the surfboard. But now that it's working on the controller, this is fucking dope. Oh, I love it. Use that stamina boost. Oh, that's so cool! By the way, guys, this is much like in Shrouded or other games of this nature. You can play it solo, you can't play it with friends. Multiplayer is already launched with the game. You can run your own servers with friends. Can you free dive? Hold that thought, Hidden Hawaiian. Just hold on. Hang on. Just hang on. Hang on. Just wait. just wait. Just wait. Let's go out here a ways so we can get some actual depth underneath us. Somewhere over here. I don't remember where it was because we totally went and explored this when we were... Oh, I need that right there. That right there is one of those wisps. So, is freediving in the game? So, hang on, let me get my surfboard, let me jump back on the boat. It'll be way cooler if I do this by jumping off the boat without the surfboard. Here we go. Is freediving in the game? So there is a breath meter, obviously. There's underwater combat, there's underwater everything. Oh, speaking of which, get away! These are the corrupted fish who will come after you. They drop the bones we need to craft our potions. You could also kill these guys with a bow and arrow if you're good. I'm not good. They need to... One thing I would suggest for early access is they add... oh, I'm gonna drown. Go! They need aim assist. Oh! That could have been bad. So the various foods you can craft add underwater swimming, underwater breathing time, more hit points, more regen, all that stuff. So there are specialty foods that you can craft which give you significantly more underwater exploration time. But yeah, underwater exploration is a huge part of this game. Anyway, yes. Not only that, but like some of the puzzles, like some of the temples and stuff you go to are underwater ruins that you have to swim through and try to figure out where the air pockets are and stuff. Yeah, it's a really cool early access title. I was very surprised when I played the first iteration. I was like, this is definitely, like, you know, I remember feeling this way when Valheim launched, also when Enshrouded launched. Like, some of these little early access titles, some of them aren't very good, and then some of them are. I would definitely classify this as one of the ones that definitely is. Hang on, I did not turn the boat off. Alright, make sure it's 0. Yeah, there's a breath meter, so you gotta be careful. Okay, surfboard created. That was like huge waypoint for me. Oh, really cool. All right,